Well, good morning everyone. It is November 6th, 2019. It's about 4:48 in the morning and I am about to drive to Nashville Airport to catch a flight to Grand Rapids, Michigan. This will probably be my last music project here in the US for 2019 before I have to fly back home to Australia. It's gonna be exciting, but right now it's not a good situation because my flight got cancelled and it got rebooked. So now that it's rebooked, I have to drive to the airport. So let's go. Well, everybody, I've made it to Nashville Airport. Just parked the car and yeah, I hope things go well. So I just made it past through security. Got all my bags checked, got my ticket and stuff like that. Now, just here at the airport. And I'm hungry, so let's go get some food. Can't go wrong with Burger King. Always a good idea. We back.
What's up?
What's up? We are back.
Going.
Got the vlog going. Back in the Grand Rapids of Michigan. Let's go. So we're back here at Central Wesleyan Church with a bag of Chick-fil-A, ready to drop off some stuff and prepare for some fun things happening tonight. Oh, Alec got new cymbals. Oh. Sounds great. Look at the setup. The setup looks epic. Dude, this is sick. So Alec and I just did a little bit of a in-ear run through and got our hands warmed up and sort of got a little suss in the feel for tomorrow. Sounds pretty good. We're pretty tired, but it's time to get some sushi. What do you say? Sushi time? Yeah, let's go. So, I don't know if you guys can see this, but see this stuff that's coming in? That's snow. It's snowing, everyone. How exciting. Well, good morning, everyone. It's a brand new day, and this whole place is covered in snow. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a fun week to record music. This is so awesome. Look, everywhere is covered in snow. This is unbelievable. So I'm currently at the church auditorium right now by myself. I'm doing a little bit of tweaking with my patches and my sounds, getting things ready for tonight's rehearsal, and if there's any like setlist changes, I'm able to make any changes on the fly. So things are sounding really good. I feel good. I feel like I'm ready to go. Let's see how tonight's rehearsal goes. Alright, it's currently 6 p.m. of the 7th of November. We're about to set up for the first rehearsal of the live album. So people are setting up and gearing up. Yep, here we go. Front of house is right there. And look, here's Kevin Barrett, everyone.
Hello there, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I am good.
That's good.
Okay.
So, every rehearsal needs to have food. Firehouse Subs is amazing. But yeah, we're about to get started.
I mean, it's like a really little band break.
Okay. It's like a lift.
Not to do it, but I think
It's like a lift more than a break.
yeah, more of a lift.
So, first rehearsal is done. That was pretty good. Got a bit more tweaking to go. But other than that, should be excited for the next few days. Should be exciting for the next few days. So, yeah. How do you think? How was first rehearsal?
That was alright.
Not bad, not bad.
Getting our ears dialed in.
Getting ears dialed in, getting some adjustments.
the name of the game.
Name of the game.
Name of the game.
So guys, we just finished our rehearsal today. This is like the day 2 of the rehearsal for the EP launch. And we got our friends from Chicago here, including Mr. Austin Latch.
Yeah, so happy to be here. Oh, and we can't forget everybody else that has been brought here. Say hi to the vlog, everyone.
I'm gonna say hi.
Eric Jenkins, Kira Bullocks, Diamond Sneef, Giovanni,
Sneeda.
Sneef, and Jemmuel, and Bree. And back to Jem.
Yeah, so these guys are going to be singing some amazing choir parts right here for the EP, so let's get to it.
Be all the glory, be all the honor, be every grateful song of praise. Yeah! Wonder in awe and wonder, let the redeemed now bless his name. Right now, right here, right now, Holy Spirit, you are moving here and we are ready, light a fire in our hearts, burn bright.
So we just finished choir rehearsal, choir recording, and just a rehearsal of today. It's almost like midnight right now. We're really tired.
Very tired.
Like you just came.
Super tired.
Yeah, like you drove.
Yeah, just drove in traffic, Chicago traffic, you know. I'm very tired.
And
it was all
well.
worth it.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
It went well.
Worth it to see this guy sing with these people for Central Wesleyan and Water as worship. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, so we're back here again tomorrow. Alright, here we go. This is Saturday morning rehearsal. We got one day left till we press that record button. It's gonna be a good time. We're all dressed in stuff that we're gonna wear for the recording. Nate looks sharp. He looks really sharp. But yeah, turning out well. So we just finished doing some up-close B-roll of the band.
Yeah.
Now we're on a break. And we're ready to go get some lunch, and then do another rehearsal. Coffee.
Lunch. Coffee.
Anybody want coffee? I like coffee. Most important part of a rehearsal week and an album recording: food. How good is this? How good is it, Dave?
So good.
Oh man. Free guacamole too.
Yes.
Free.
Awesome. This one I'll talk about, we'll celebrate our birthday and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to introduce you guys.
So we just finished our rehearsal, a dress rehearsal, and it went really, really well. It went super well. Yeah, sounded great. Everything sounded well. Good morning. Today is the day of the recording. Before we record, we got to do church first. We got to do church first. Got to do church. A little bit of church first. Sunday service, 2 services. We'll catch you after the service.
Singing praise, praise, make His praise resound. Praise, praise, make His praise resound. God.
All right, so church is now done. It is now 3 p.m., which is pretty much call time for the last rehearsal for the worship night live album, EP, recording, whatever you want to call it. And it is... The adrenaline's kicking in. The adrenaline's kicking in a good way. It's really exciting. Today's the day. So let me introduce you to the band. On keys we have the magnificent Kevin Melton.
What's up?
Kevin has played on a lot of Christian worship albums. He recently just played on Leland's new album, which sounded amazing. And we're going to do a rig rundown on his keys land. So Kevin, take it away. What is your rig for this recording?
All right, well, kind of the brains of everything is main stage. So I'm running 4 channels out of the Apollo down there. So I'm doing pads on 1 and 2 and ARPs and pulses on 3 and 4. And so I've got this all set up that all the faders are controlling everything here on the main stage. And so that Akai is running latch pads. So I hit pads and they fade in and stay in until I hit the pads and they fade out. Then I'm using this controller for main synth pads or bell sounds, and then arpeggiation as well, and that's all being controlled from main stage. So both of those keyboards are all being controlled from main stage, which is great. And then I'm running a Access Virus TI2 synthesizer, great German board, and I'm running that through the Big Sky for ambient verb on that down there, and that's a great pedal for synthesizer stuff. And so then I'm doing like synth pad stuff here, just really big ambient synth pads to help with energy and stuff like that. So it's kind of simple. This is actually using this as a sustain pedal. So A is the sustain for Virus, B is the sustain for main stage, which is great. And that Boss pedal always works. It's a champ, so I love it because sometimes damper pedals can be a little moody. And so, yeah, Universal Audio, Universal Ears here. This is what I'm using, which I love, their ears. And unfortunately, I've got a B3 here, and it's having some technical issues. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get to use that or not. I'm a B3 guy, was raised playing them, so I love the B3, but right now it's not working.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so all together here I'm running 6 channels. So I'm running stereo Virus and then 4 channels, like I said, on main stage. So I'm sending 6 channels at one time, and it's great. Keeps things separated, keeps things out of the way of each other, which is great. And yeah, that's about it. Just all the brain here, big synth there, lots of controllers, and a B3 that's not playing nice.
It's actually a much simpler rig than I thought it was.
Yeah. Well, and that's the key, is I like to make things a lot simpler, because the more complicated you make them, the more chances of issues you're going to have, especially for a recording. So I really like to keep things simple and make sure that everything just runs nice and smooth. So simplicity is good.
Fantastic. Thanks for the rig rundown, Kevin.
Betcha.
So on keys, we have the wonderful Dwight with this wonderful piano setup. Dwight, can you tell us what it is that you're running with the setup that you have?
Absolutely. So I got the Roland RD700 that I'm just using as a controller. It actually has lovely piano sounds in it, but just using it to control main stage. So I'm basically just doing pianos for this recording. So the 2 pianos that I'm going between, one is a combination between the Maverick, or I'm sorry, the Grandier on Contact Native Instruments, and then I have that blended with the Gentleman, which is an upright. So those are for my softer, more mellow kind of pianos, for the real tender, beautiful stuff. And the Giant, a lot of people are familiar with the Giant. That one is just a real punchy for the louder stuff. So I'm basically just kind of going between those pianos, and I have some really pretty verbs. I'm using the Valhalla Shimmer and the Valhalla Vintage on both of those pianos, just to give it some ambience and some shimmer. And then this Nord is an awesome keyboard, but I'm only using it as a backup. So
it's a backup MIDI controller.
It's just a backup piano sound. So if my computer crashes, then I have some great piano sounds here. But God willing, I won't have to use it at all. But I have this midied up to here, so if for any reason this crashed, I'll just shut the thing and then turn the volume up here, and then boom, we're ready to go.
And that's the keys rig.
That's the keys rig.
Cool, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So our bass player for the night is the wonderful Dave Silver. Amazing bass player and human. Please show us what you are using for this recording.
Okay, first things first. Meat and potatoes, steak and dessert all in one. It's classic 50s P. Just volume and tone. That's all there is to it. Got your lovely strap, and I like to use a Peterson strobe tuner, which is really nice. I like those a lot. But yeah, this is really it. I really like that instrument. Usually play jazz basses, but the P is just incredible. Great. Over here, I have a OC3 pedal that I use just for little bitty things here and there. But my amp I'm using is the Fender Rumble V3 500. Just run it direct out, and it sounds amazing. That's all there is to it.
That's the whole rig for today, and it sounds amazing.
That's it.
That's it. Cool, thanks for your rig rundown, Dave. Last time I was here, the drums were actually in a cage, but for this live recording, there is no cage, and the kit is different. So, Alec, can you run us through what it is that you're running for this recording?
So the kit is also changed out, so it's now a DW Performance, which is matched with my DW Collector's snare. So the snare is that black nickel over brass, 6.5 by 14. I have the black Evans hydraulic head on. It's a 12-inch tom at the top, and that's a 16-inch tom as my floor tom. Then I have heartbeat cymbals, a 22 Special Edition Epic.
And these are new, right?
Yeah, those are new. That's a 24-inch Epic Ride, it's a light ride. Soul Tone Gospel Series 20-inch Crash, 16-inch Epic hats. They're much lighter than my 18 inches, which works really great for this record. SPD SX for my samples, which I'm running most of my samples live, opposed to using the tracks. And then running tracks here, triggering graphics, lighting, all that stuff. TW9000, I have 812s, the 64 Audio 812s are my in-ears.
Ooh. And you have an elevation launch pad?
Yeah, I'm triggering all my tracks to this launch pad. So that way I don't have to touch the computer itself, I can kind of just sit and do its thing.
And that's the rig.
And a little talkback mic here, which is controlled by a foot switch down there.
We got the choir ready to go. Woo, woo, woo.
Alright, will you lead us, Green? Yeah, let's
You ready, Kevin?
I am ready.
Here we go. You ready, Paul? The worship night is done. It was freaking amazing. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Girls, well done! Well done! Hey, well done! Hold up! How's it? How's it? These guys absolutely crushed it!
Man, what a night.
What a night. That was an amazing night. That was an amazing night. Oh man. I didn't want it to end.
No.
I didn't want it to end. That was really
They
good.
all have to end eventually.
Oh no. It is now the next day. I am in Grand Rapids Airport, ready to go back to Nashville and do the overdubs at a studio in Nashville. So here we go. Well, everybody, today's the day. Studio overdubs. Let's go. Time to get the gear. Nashville is kind of frozen right now. It's really cold, but let's get some music done. Hey everyone, this is Steven. He is the engineer for this album. Amazing engineer, guitar player. Look at all his wonderful gear that he has here. This guy has an amazing ear and an amazing studio. What is this studio called, Steven?
It's called Yakland.
Yakland Studio. If you guys need some stuff done here in Nashville, come on over, cause it sounds amazing here. And there's guitars. Look, so nice. And a Rhodes, and a Whirly, all this good stuff.
The duo jet. Let me hear what that sounds like.
Yeah, let's try that.
Let's do it. Filter track. So, currently tracking some songs on the guitar. I am using this wonderful Gretsch duo jet, and it's sounding great.
Feeling really good, dude. There's a couple spots I want to punch.
Cool.
It's good, but you just every once in a while you start to rush.
Okay.
You get ahead and then you settle back in.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get the bridge one more time?
Sure. You want to be a little more consistent with the
Yeah, just lock in with those drums, man.
Okay.
Just vibe with the drums. Cool.
Better on time?
Yeah, that felt great.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
Cool. That's 5 songs.
It's easy when the guitar plays.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, man, that guitar sounds killer, dude.
Well, everyone, that is today's studio session done. Everything turned out well. Happy engineer, happy guitar man. Done deal. Sweet.
Oh, we declare this over your life. And I declare this over my life. Let us declare this together. Strongholds are breaking, and hearts are awakening. The dead are raising to life again, to life.